Okay. My apologies.
You're back.
I'm back. Yay. Sorry, I do have a gremlin in my computer. That I'm not very pleased with. But it's a process to try and figure out what's going on with it. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Because it only crashes when I'm doing craft streams. Which is bizarre. Okay. But I took too long to realize.
It's Yarniverse.
Maybe. As near as I can tell, it's something to do with USB drives. Well, USB ports. So tomorrow I've got a bunch of troubleshooting to do on my motherboard. I've been slowly working through it with tech support, but because it only does it once a week, we're gonna like try a thing, see if it works. Try a thing, see if it works. And we're doing this since November. it's been going a while. Okay. You there. Where did it put Discord?
It is a cool blanket, Jazz.
It is. It's a bright, fun colored mess. Hey, well that just means the evening crowd get their ping. Okay. So yeah, this blanket here, rip this off. It's almost 3 feet across. Colors are all gonna be weird now. My webcam's weird, but this is what it. Oh, this is what it is so far. And every square represents a sub in the channel. And it's a complete chaotic. Right? Thank you. Yeah, I really love it. Every time I unfold it, I just enjoy it.
But then you have to fold it again, and
then I have to fold it up again. I'm just like, heck. I've got to like fold it the right way so I can actually fit it on my desk under the webcam.
It's just as chaotic as chat is.
Yeah.
Because it was picked by chat.
So the colors is basically every square represents a subscriber and a color that they've chosen when they sub. And I'm always just like a little bit behind, so people kind of can't plan the colors, which would happen because it's happened before. So I just have like a chart of colors behind a chart of colors of my yarn stash, and people can just pick what they want. And so I just don't know what it's going to look like. Every time I open it up, it's just like more riot. But yeah, we almost did a larger granny square, but these are small enough. Like, they don't take too long to do unless I'm waffling, which do a lot.
A lot of waffling.
There's a lot of waffling. But yeah, if I'd done another round, they would have been a lot larger and a lot harder to manage. So yeah, it's a fun project. But after I had a 24-hour stream sometime ago. Was it last week? Was it last week? Was it last week? Week before last? I don't know. Sometime in the last couple of weeks, I did a 24-hour stream.
It was 2 weeks ago. It was
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Two Saturdays ago.
And someone gifted a bunch of subs. And picked colors. So I'm still slowly working my way through that. Just fix my color balance here because camera is looking wonky. I'm looking anemic.
The colors are like a little weird.
That's a flower.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Feel free to jump into chat or lurk in comfy anonymity, whichever you So, whoop, not that button. Turn the lights up. Okay, there we go. Less anemic. You're French, but you understand English? Okay, Aurora. If you prefer, you can type in French, and I have a translation bot in chat that will translate French to English for you. But however you're the most comfortable, welcome. Thanks for joining us. You need to practice? Excellent. We can definitely help you with that. Okay.
We also need to practice English.
Yes, I definitely need to practice my English. I struggle with sentences a lot.
Yeah.
Wording is hard.
Yeah.
Colors on it's a blocked out.
Oh, we got that one again? No. We need a different one.
Well, I'm not the I didn't do it.
See, there. See, that one's on topic. It's about confusion.
I'm like, wait, what happened? What did I do when I was playing Valheim?
You were falling down the stairs because of the roundy stairs, the tower stairs.
Oh, yes, the big tower.
Yeah, you were having a hard time with the stairs.
Stairs are hard. Okay. Stairs are tricky.
Literally.
Yeah, tricksy little bastards. Oh, you're never on the level with you. Sorry, that was terrible.
I almost died last night at work just because of stairs.
Oh no! Please don't do that. Then who would I talk to on a Sunday?
No, I was mopping stairs and stepped backwards, and I stepped off the step.
Oh no! Did you hurt yourself?
No, the next step was a landing, so I hit. I just had my back up against the wall, but it was fine.
Thank you. I can't claim credit on the colors. That's
you can. You the
people picking them.
You bought the yarn though, so we just choose from the yarn you already have.
That's true. Well, a lot of the yarn was picked for as leftover from commissions.
That's true. Have fun, wine.
Yeah. Oh crap! I was like, man, it's really quiet. Why is it so quiet? My music hasn't started. I was hoping I wouldn't crash because I was doing things differently. I was not using a camera prediction, which I did last time. So much for that plan. Oh, we're just gonna start here. This song was called Hybrid Organism. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm on voice. I can't hear the music, so.
It's okay. I've just got it on modern classic.
I'll have fun, Aurora.
All right, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got a modern classical playlist for today. And Ravi's like, and I'm not surprised.
Right.
The foil thing absolutely worked. 100%.
Woo-hoo.
That's the name of the song. Hybrid Organism by Philip Ayers. Ayers?
By Philip's Ears.
By Philip's Ears. Like Pam, like the surname is spelled the same as Pam is, the poet. That probably won't help anyone.
Nope.
She writes very fun, cute little poems.
Like, I appreciate that you're trying to help, but that does not help.
I feel like that's kind of a very me thing to do as well.
That's true.
Okay. Did I do the thing?
What thing?
the number. I don't think I did the thing for the square.
No, I don't think so.
I have to wait for my phone to wake up now. Oh, that means I get to
Wake
pop a
up.
balloon.
Yeah.
I just got really confused. I saw on my slideshow the Meg bee, but I registered that it was there, but not that it was a picture. So I was like, did I just see her on my desk? And I turned back and I couldn't see her. I was like, what's going on?
I do that all the time.
Pixels aren't real things, Del. Okay, I don't like this song. Song can go away. Okay. I put a rough edge on my dude. That's gonna make absolutely no sense in any context at all. Perfect.
Love it. That's what the quote bot's for.
Alright, I think I fixed it. It looks like a slight catch on the end of my nail there. Feel it pulling on the yarn. I was like, why is the nub? Wait, I didn't do the nubby yet, did I? I've only asked that 50 fucking times. It's fine. My phone's still waking up. I don't have one of them fancy stream decks. I have a mobile app. And it gets really mad when it gets disconnected. And then has to reconnect. Which is fair, because I kind of do too. Just thinking about it. We'll get there eventually. I can. It is. We're making good progress. It's it's just shy of 3 feet across now. I have a few. Oh crap! Apparently now I need to wash my crochet hook.
You have a few. Oh crap.
It just like crochet hooks just started feeling squeaky.
I hate that.
Got anything in here that I can use to fix it? I think hunger. I mean, being hangry is an emotion.
No.
So, I think so. Did I miss a redemption? A treat redemption? No, I did it.
No. No, you didn't. Because the last one you had, you said wasn't void candy, but it was still good enough.
Yeah. I'm glad you remember the things that I say, because I don't have any idea.
I mean, the difference is I'm listening to you while you talk, and you are not listening to you while you talk, so.
No. I endeavor to not do that.
Yes, that's fine. That gives me more to quote.
Shit. Oh man, I missed an opportunity. I forgot to wear my elf ears on my big stream. Oh well.
Why would you wear those on your big stream?
Why not? Any excuse to have pointy elf ears.
I mean, that's true. The last time you wore that was when you started the potion alchemy one, isn't it?
No. No, those were just like a random thing that Flint's mum got for me because she thought they were cute and they might be fun for stream.
I swear you were when you started the potion game. You were wearing your green screen and elf ears.
I was, but I didn't have pointy ears. That was just my own ears pointing through my hair.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
There's not many things that I am sure of, but that is one of them.
I'm going Discord diving, I swear.
Because I only got those a couple months ago, and I played Potion Craft ages ago. Oh hey, glasses cleaning wipe worked. Glasses cleaning cloth.
Oh. Huh, I guess those are your ears.
I mean, yeah. I grew them myself.
You've got freaking hobbit ears, man.
And you're not the first person to say that. Though of course if anyone wears a little bit of their hair in front of it. But yeah, I do have like a slight little bit of a pointy ear tip. Which I'm fine with. I love my coffee cup.
I love my coffee.
I love my coffee too. But my cup that Flynn's mum made me makes the coffee even better.
What quote?
Isn't it adorable? I fucking love it. It made my eyes water making it though. I was like, how often is I was started to think about blinking too much. Drowning is rubbish.
Yeah, you put in the wrong number.
What?
I'm looking for a specific quote, okay?
I feel like there's going to be a bunch of quotes from that day that I don't remember saying.
I know that one was about the flower dance.
Oh, fucking flower dance. Stupid flower dance. My toast. Only you can start forest fires. Don't start forest fires.
That was from last week. I remember that one.
Oh yeah, when I was playing the park ranger game.
No. That was 2 weeks ago, dude. Or 3 weeks ago.
Look, I have no concept of time. It's just numbers, man.
I wasn't here for that one.
That's you know what? I think that's a valid question though. Because your character your character gets like bored.
That was from Sims.
But your character gets bored in Project Zomboid, so you have to like do things like
Butterfly. No, that's a flower.
Thank you for the follow, welcome. You have to do things to keep your character happy. And then that particular day, every time my little dude went out, she got depressed. And I'm like, can I just like pre-fund myself? Can I just like read a bunch of comics before I head out and like load up on entertainment? But apparently jeez. What's throwing me under the bus, man?
We had some good ones last week. We had some good ones.
And some peanut butter. Wait, what, really? That works, Toast? You just like...
Yeah, if you're dead toast, if you're zombie toast, yeah, eating some peanut butter.
Oh, that's amazing! A little bit of demise. Okay. Because I have peanut butter. But I was just getting so irritated. I kept on... Context. I kept on getting irritated because every time she'd go out, she'd just be like, oh, I'm sad. I'm like, suck it up, Buttercup. Now I can be like, suck it up, eat some peanut butter. Don't you have the quote list?
Yeah, it's not updated. I have the old quote list from pre-24-hour stream. We're like 60 quotes in since then.
Jeez. I need to figure out a way. Oh no, see, if that was the only way to make my character happy, I'd just let her be miserable all the time. I can't stand Reese's. You can have my peanut butter cups. I'll share them with you, Toast. I don't like them. Oh, that should be arriving soon. Wait, was the what to me not liking Reese's or to Ali's 3 titties? Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. Also, nice new badge there, Kern. Looks good on you. Those colors, they suit you.
Yeah, they do.
Thank you. I had so much fun making my new sub badges last year.
I feel like I'm going the wrong direction.
Okay. Jesus.
Wow, some of these I was not here for.
Man.
Oh, you got 2 quotes about breaking death. That's
I'm good at breaking death. So I think maybe you need to remind me to post an updated quote list into Discord like once a week or something.
Yeah. Or I can just do this every week. Hey, look, I remember that one.
Is it safe to say things?
No, it's not. I'm definitely going the wrong direction. That's good to know.
Oh, good. Yeah, let me export my current list so you don't have to spam. Who doesn't want to drink toilet water?
Yeah, especially Daisy.
Daisy loves toilet water. Daisy's a dog, by the way, if anyone doesn't know who Daisy is. Daisy's my dogger. Where did they put that? Mmm, delicious. Yeah, just in case.
We could have just left it. We could have just left it and it would have been fine. Like,
oh. Well, I very helpfully put it into the mod stuff channel, but you don't have mod, so there.
ah!
Oh, you just found it?
No, you
Okay.
sent it to me.
Okay.
I mean, this way you have your quotes backed up once a week.
If you remind me to do it, I can do it. It's easy enough to export them. Yeah. Daisy is our sweet pity. You can't take photos of her because she's too wiggly. Just get a blurry doggo most of the time. Oh man, that happens all the time.
It does happen all the time. It's just like, I'm surprised it took me this long to quote it.
Disappointing. But yeah, Kern, I decided because Echo joins so frequently on Sundays, and there's always someone who's like, "Who's that voice in with you?" That I'd make them a little Discord thinger. It's a technical term.
Yeah, my little turtle.
All turtle.
And then I can make the turtle go boop boop be doop.
Oh my god, that was too cute. Did I update? I don't think I updated my square count, right? Because I was waiting for my phone to stop being a poo.
I mean, I think I was too busy spamming your quote bot.
Yeah, you were. Good job. I ban people for spamming, you know.
Yeah, I'd like to see you ban me. Do it.
Oh! Oh! No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I know.
Fight me! I could time you out.
I suppose you could. But would you?
Would I?
Yeah.
Tell me.
I don't know.
Try typing in chat.
Yeah.
I don't normally play games with that sort of thing, but it's Echo, so I know Echo's not going to get upset with me.
No, that's funny.
I didn't realize it was going to do it for 10 minutes. And
Okay.
I undo. I mean, I want to push the wrong button now.
And a banned from your stream. Like,
There you go.
well, I
Rip.
knew I built. Yeah.
Oh well, it was nice knowing you.
I can only show up in voice now. My my Twitch my Twitch persona is persona non grata. It's fine.
Alright. Alright, what's a bit Punky's gonna turn up and be like, what did you do? And it's gonna be aimed at me, not Echo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be, cause you know that's what's gonna happen.
Uh-huh. I was thinking about that. I was like, I was thinking it, but I wasn't gonna say it. I was like, you can't ban me. Punky'd be sad.
It's not like it's my stream or anything. I mean, it's not, it's our stream. Oh, Sadie was asking questions about your food picture.
Oh, my food.
Birds.
Food. My food.
Man, toasted is such a good... You know what? I'm gonna write that down. Peanut butter. Peanut butter equals happy. And then I'm gonna come back and look at my notebook in a couple of days and be like, what? Why am I writing peanut butter equals happy? I think Reese's is like it's one of those like regional, well, not so much now, but it's like a regional flavor profile, the chocolate and peanut butter. Like there's certain flavor profiles that I expect still, even though I've been here as long as I have. And certain things that I find really quite strange still. And I like.
Raspberry.
Well, yeah, blue raspberry is just a weird flavor in general. But I understand. Good lord, what is this song? Let's just
By
get
the way, I
that.
love your earrings. I love your
Oh,
earrings.
thank
They're so
you.
cute. I literally just noticed them, but they're super cute.
I really like the way that it's like the
Oh,
back of
Shadow.
it. Hey, Shadow. Yeah, I like how the raindrops are on the back of it.
Yeah, it's cute.
How you doing? Really, Litbot? Okay, I'm pretty sure I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There.
You did it!
I did it. I did a thing. You have 7 ads? Yeah, we do. Well, I'm telling you, we're doing 3-minute blocks, but if you can't hear me, so that's probably not very helpful. I know I had a command for it, but I can't remember what it was.
There we go.
Hey, I remembered to do a thing. Do a self-care. I thought I have pre-roll. Oh, yeah, no, actually we're on in the 3-minute ad break right now. That's fine. That'll do it. I still feel like that's like the better choice because you can just like knock it out and get it done with, rather than, you know, ads every half hour is just like. Ugh. I mean, ads every hour is still. Bleh. Either way, I appreciate anyone who watches them. Twitch Turbo, because it helps.
Mm-hmm.
Done 9. I might get to 12. I've done 9 and I've only been live for 33 minutes. That counts, right?
Sure.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go do a self-care real fast, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
That track sounded like a freaking movie trailer. Ick. Well, I still have less than what I started with, so that's a good sign. Hmm? Oh, stop it. Oh, okay, pick that one up. Alright, you should be out of it now. One, two, three, four, five. I'm good, thank you. I appreciate you sticking through the ads there. I know it's tedious, but we appreciate the support. All streamers appreciate it. Welcome back. Yeah, we're just working on a little Unity craft project and just relaxing as we do on a Sunday.
It's Craft Along Sunday.
Yes.
I was crafting along, and then I was cooking, and then I was crafting along, and then I was exercising, and then I was crafting along, and I don't think I have ADHD. And I definitely don't have a diagnosis, so you can't prove otherwise.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like breaking it up into little bits like that is smart anyway. Yeah, this is a granny square blanket. Every sub gets a square. If the person, including gifted subs, so basically, if you sub or gift a sub, you get a square on the blanket. Or if you're gifted a sub, you get a square on the blanket. And you can pick the color from the list. And I did my usual trick, which was to underestimate the interest.
Yeah. That happens a lot.
Yeah. Shit. The blanket is now heavy enough, if I let it touch the keyboard, it starts pushing buttons.
Aww. The keyboard the blanket has enough keyboard personality that it's like a cat.
Yeah, except all it wants to do is hit spacebar. I suppose I could try and... My keyboard's kind of tucked back, but I may have to change camera angle. How often do I stream? I stream 5 days a week, Wednesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. Eastern. I usually only do 1 day a week of crafts. I usually only do craft streams on a Sunday. The other days I play a variety of sort of survival open world sim type games, like building, crafting, exploring, setting things on fire.
Lots of that. Lots of setting things on fire.
Lots of setting things on fire.
Although not as much setting things on fire as we talk about setting things on fire.
That is true.
Butterfly.
A lot more talking about setting things on fire.
No, that's a flower.
That's because if I set things on fire as often as I talk about it, I'd probably get arrested.
Yes.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Blah, blah, something, something, arson. Whatever. But yeah. So, like, my favorite games probably like No Man's Sky, Sims, enjoyed Valheim. Just got into Project Zomboid in the last week, and it is eating into my brain the way a zombie would. Stardew, that kind of thing. Ugh, my scissors now do a satisfying snip sound.
Hey!
I'm so excited that that worked.
I'm excited that you're excited.
Yay! Let's all be excited.
Fuck yeah.
You know what? Just looking at that picture of your lunch again is making me think of bacon wrapped apple slices.
That sounds delicious.
It really is. So you get like, you slice an apple up into, I usually do it into 8 or whatever, and then you get your pieces of bacon and you cut them in half lengthways, so they're shorter. And you lay out the bacon slices on a breadboard and sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar, and then you just like roll it around the apple slices. And then you just
Them?
spray a baking tray with or like some Pam or whatever, because those suckers will stick. And then just stick them in the oven until the apple is the right amount of softness for you, and they are so delicious.
That sounds so freaking good.
They're really yummy. I'm glad that you streamed. Just FYI, Dark, it's considered kind of rude to go in and start talking about your own stream in someone else's channel when they're live. And there are channels where you will just get instantly timed out or banned. So just take that under advisement for future reference. No worries. Not everyone doesn't necessarily know straight away, so just so you know in future. A lot of streamers get not happy and uncomfortable with self-promotion. I'm not a fan of it myself, but I usually give the benefit of the doubt. Oh, you like to play casual? Okay. Yeah, like it's a good way. That's how my brain works attention-wise. Especially if I'm chatting with people, I tend to get, well, distracted. No worries. Our next week's schedule, we're going to be doing Satisfactory Wednesday, Thursday. I need to try and retrieve my saves for Assassin's Creed. Well, I don't know, maybe I should just start new because it's been a while since I played last. I really enjoyed Origins, and I've started Odyssey and Valhalla, but I never finished either of them. No, I don't play Uno. But I keep meaning to pick those back up. It's just on my list, my very long and ever-expanding list of games.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it when you start telling me what's on your wish list.
Well, I've got like the list in Discord of like the games, my goals for this year. So I actually have a couple of things on there that I can cross off now, so get another one. 10.
It's 80 degrees outside, but it is not 80 degrees in my apartment, and I am sitting here in sweats drinking hot cocoa.
Man, that's warm for you guys up there at this time of year.
I'm on the east side of the state. It's a lot hotter than the west side.
It's actually hotter where you are than it is where I am right now. Where I am, it's 73. We're back into the 90s. Tuesday, we're back into the 90s. Oh shit, that means if I need to do any yard work, I'm gonna have to do it Monday.
Yeah. Don't want to be doing it when it's 90 out.
I have a birdhouse to put up as well. a bird feeder with a webcam
Hmm.
so that Flynn's mum can watch the burps. More likely, it's going to be so Flynn's mum can watch the squirrels,
Yeah. Squirrel cam.
which is honestly is fine. I enjoy the squirrels. I like those little like inset window feeders. I don't know if you've seen them. It's like almost like a bubble that you install into like you lift up your window and you inset this little panel with like a bubble in it. And the bird food goes in the bubble and then you close it up again so you can like watch the birds will basically come like inset into your window. Yeah. But everyone I've seen who has one of those, they get like squirrels and rats, but never actually birds.
Oh, gorgeous.
Which is fine. I mean, squirrels are great. I enjoy squirrels. But we can just like go onto the back fence for those.
Mm-hmm.
Many squirrels.
Yeah, there are giant ass squirrels in this town. And they have no fear.
Oh no, our local squirrels will sit there and tell you off. Frequently get cussed out by the neighborhood squirrels. Sit on the fence and look at you and chitter away.
When I worked, so captions did not like that.
Oh dear.
When I worked state parks, we had a squirrel that would just run straight up your leg and sit on your shoulder like a cat.
That's really cute. There's a little park that Flint and I like going to go fishing or just to have a lunch outside. And it's on the riverside. But it's got lots of these really big trees and there's just squirrels thick everywhere. And they're so, I mean, it's sad that they're so acclimated to humans.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also kind of fun because you can sit there and feed them. They have no interest. If you take in like peanuts or any sort of nut mix, I don't care. They will go ham for McDonald's fries. I'm assuming it's the salt.
Probably.
The last time we were there was a mama squirrel. You could tell because she was all teety. And she was just like, she was just like, I threw a fry down. And she was like, sat there holding it and like licked all the side off and then gobbled it. And then just came back and stood in front of me like, come on, hand it over. I was like, well, it's been 15 years since I was there, but it's good. It's a good place. Most people there are pretty good. Why were the closed captions odd?
The closed captions have been interesting.
It's been actually it's probably been I don't know 15 plus. Yeah, you said I'm in Florida, so same time zone. But yeah, these squirrels. The first time I encountered squirrels. Oh no, the first time I encountered squirrels was when I was visiting some friends in Atlanta, or just out of Atlanta, and there were just squirrels everywhere. Like first thing when you went out, and they were just like the lawn was thick with squirrels, and I was just heaven. And then I went to DC, and I was doing the whole, the Smithsonian. I wore a pair of shoes out just walking up and down the Smithsonian Mall day after day. I love that place so much. I like all the museums and the art galleries. Oh, I loved it. But one day I was sitting there and I was having lunch. It was like a hot dog and chips, or hot dog and fries and a soda. and it was sitting on a table. And then all of a sudden, this squirrel came up, bold as brass, looked at me dead in the eye, came up and took a fry out of my box, and then just sat there and eating it in front of me. Like, not at all concerned that I was going to chase it off or anything. It was just like, it was joining me for lunch. And I was just absolutely smitten. Crazy. Badass squirrels in DC. Unsurprisingly, if they eat like humans. It was a pretty good experience.
As long as they don't eat. They can eat like humans, as long as they don't eat humans. Human eating squirrels, I am not all about that life.
I feel like these guys probably would. Like, this squirrel was giving me vibes like, don't fuck with me. I'm gonna share your lunch with you, like it or not.
Yeah.
And I was quite like, squirrels are adorable. We don't have squirrels in New Zealand, so I was like, okay, sure. I'll share my lunch with you. You're cute.
Like, intellectually, I can understand why you don't have squirrels in New Zealand, but it's very hard for me to mentally wrap my mind around.
New Zealand's wildlife is weird.
It's like when my brother-in-law told me that there aren't raccoons everywhere. That blew my fucking brain. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, raccoons only live in places where there's trees. And I was like, what?
There's no raccoons in New Zealand. We've got lots of trees. Hi, look.
Yeah,
there's
that's
lots of
the face I made.
Yeah, there's lots of trash pandas, but there ain't any. Those are human ones. But yeah, the wildlife in New Zealand is fucking crazy. There's like 2 native mammals and the bats. It's like the long-eared and the short-nosed, or long-nosed and the short-eared, or something like that. Other than that, all the other mammals are introduced. And then, like, a lot of the birds are endangered, and they're really dumb, and they nest on the ground. Because they haven't... Yeah, the kakapo. Yeah. The boy kakapos, they build these like big bowl like nests in the bottom of valleys, and then they sit in them and make a big fucking racket so that all the stoats and weasels and dogs and everything can find them. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be so the girl kakapo can find them, but the stoats and blah 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 find them as well. It's not clever. We got like giant bugs. We got these like a carnivorous snail. And then, like, if you have issues with insects, don't look up a weta. Then there's keas. Yeah, keas are little shits. A kia is a green parrot. It's incredibly smart and will strip all the window seal and your car antenna in minutes. If you leave your car in a place near where they are, like gangs of Kias will like swamp your car and strip it. It's hilarious. They think it's the best game ever. I love it when it happens to cop cars. Yeah, New Zealand has like weird wildlife. Why is closed caption so terrible? Yeah. Like, they're fast about it, man. I bet they could strip a car faster than like car thieves. And they just think it's the best game. But yeah, New Zealand has bizarre wildlife. And New Zealand possums are cuter than American possums.
That is not possible.
Look up a New Zealand possum. They also taste delicious. There's Allie.
Aha! She has been found.
Summoned with bugs rather than ice cream.
That's abnormal.
What's that? The possums?
No, Allie being summoned by bugs.
Yeah.
I am looking up New Zealand possum.
They're
Seen pictures of these before.
the possum fur is so soft and like crazy good for like if you can spin it into like amazing, really good gloves and scarves and stuff. The problem with possums in New Zealand is that they do a lot of damage to the wildlife. So in Australia, they're protected, but in New Zealand, they're a pest. And they strip the bark off the trees and kill the trees, which, you know, a lot of New Zealand wildlife is bird life. And it's very hard for birds to live in trees when there's no foliage. But you can see these like, yeah, these sections of forest, you can tell where there's a possum population because the trees are just stripped. They look like ghost trees. Which is eerily beautiful, but also possums are delicious. But you've got to be careful with eating wild possum because of parasites.
No way.
Hmm?
Yeah, I don't know anybody outside of the southern U.S. that eats American possums. That's
You have a
bit of a rural food.
You have a wonderful, wonderful dinner, Wine Human. Enjoy not possum for dinner. Enjoy your company, thank you.
Or enjoy possum. Up to you.
I don't know. I'd be curious to try shit, what's it called? Ooh, nachos. I like nachos. I can't remember the name of them. The swamp rats, the giant swamp rat things.
What?
These they're like big rodents that live. They're like rodents of unusual size, but not like Princess Bride scale. That are in like Louisiana and Alabama. No, I've eaten alligator, Luke. That's delicious. Nutria? Is it called Nutria? Something like that. Yeah, Nutria.
I've heard of them, but I didn't know what they were. It sounds like a yogurt brand.
It's a large herbivorous semi-aquatic rodent. This music is very intense. But no, alligator gets served in Florida a lot in the South. Is you get like alligator tail, and it's almost like if it's cooked properly, it's almost like calamari. I think that's pretty good. If it's cooked terribly, it's chewy as fucking disgusting. Yeah, those things look adorable, but I believe they're hunted for their fur, but also for the meat. Man, that took a lot of effort to try and remember the name of it. Because I did, some other piece of information would have fallen out of my head.
Boy, I felt that.
What is this? Why is this playlist so weird?
To make you ask questions?
And I guess it's working.
Right? That's what my dad always used to say when he would be like, why do you do that? He'd be like, to make you ask questions, it's working.
It's such a dead answer.
Right?
Okay. We're making progress. Getting things done.
Hell yeah. Like a boss.
Yeah, no, Nutri are strange little critters. Oh yeah, I had something pop up on Steam. Yeah. That just Flint spamming Dead by Daylight invites. Flint does that all the bloody time. He spams invites to me for Dead by Daylight, which is not a game that I will ever play. Especially not with him.
Yeah, that seems like it's not your speed.
It's really not. I'm not fast enough with reaction times for that sort of thing. It is very much not a me game. I think I tried it once, and even with help, I was just like, you know, I don't like this. I'm good. I'm done. Not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't like scary games. Anything that has dead in the title, I'm probably not going to play.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah, just as a general rule. Because I'm a wuss and I'm fine with it.
I mean, that's not being a wuss, that's just knowing what you like and what you don't like.
I'm having a really hard time with the new Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
There's a whole huge section of the map that's underground and it's really scary and there's creepy monsters down there.
Oh, wow.
And I've not done a lot of exploring down there.
Eleven squares. Ah.
Ah.
Okay, I think breaking up the pink with different shades of pink is gonna help. It's still gonna be unusually dark, but thankfully on the rows inside there's already some darker squares, so I don't think it'll be too jarring.
Good.
I was like, oh, maybe I should be keeping count of how many black and pink I've done, but I know there's nowhere near P20, so it's fine.
Yeah, you've got time.
5, 6, 7, 8. Done 8 of 20. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. Count.
Did it make you lose your will to?
I was like, no. Fine. I should stop grumbling.
Should you?
Yes.
Sure.
I don't want to be seen as ungrateful.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that's fair, but
You know, Kern, with that swanky badge of yours, you can pick a color square. If you desire it. Orange? Alright. You got it. Eventually. I'll get through eventually. Has been noted. I have a stretch of 20. Better? That is better. Right. I have a stretch of 20 black and pink squares before I get to the other colors. Oh, I think it was better where it was. So next month's theme was loosely set to be ice cream month.
really,
Yeah. I don't know what to do 4th of July because I'm not really interested in it.
yeah,
And it's not really relevant to me.
yeah, that's fair.
But I'm not sure. Like, I'm open to suggestions. The next 3 months I haven't quite set as themes. We've got Ice Cream Month for July, Art Appreciation Month for August, and Self-Care Month for September. I think September, that's actually probably solid. I think we could do lots of self-care stuff in September.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously October is cute spoops. November, we're renaming to Nomvember. Not Thanksgiving, Nomvember, because it's going to be all about food. Because I'm already planning for the year. I literally have a plan for the year. I'm planning. In the book that Punky made me.
Go Punky.
But yeah, I'm not sure about ice cream month. It feels like a bit of a stretch to do sort of themed alerts for. Maybe we could just extend Pride another month because I really like my alerts that I've got for this month. I really enjoyed all the rainbows and the colors and the effects that I added to them. I was very pleased with them. Maybe I'll just have gay alerts all year round. I don't know if I'm breaking up my audio or if your mic is. think you were saying something then, but I don't know if my earbuds were breaking up or if it was your mic.
Oh, sorry. Am I not coming through very clear?
You are now.
Okay. I was gonna say my headphones might be about to die. I'm not sure.
Well, my Bluetooth earbuds tend to lose signal sometimes as well, so that could just as easily have been it. But no, if you said anything in response to using pride alerts again, I didn't hear it.
I did. It wasn't important though. I was just making a joke about just the alerts being really
Okay.
fucking gay.
I mean, they are. That's the best part about it.
Right.
I ended up reusing the audio from a couple of months ago too, just because they made me happy for my spring ones.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're completely not relevant. Like the follower of it being like, flower! I suppose it is relevant, actually. Oh, you got twisted up. Oh. Add another onto the list.
Add another to the list, Jeeves.
Oh man, now I want to watch Jeeves and Wooster.
It's a good show.
It's such a good show. I love Stephen Fry.
Yeah, me too.
He's cute. I'm so glad he's like happy now. Like he's married and off having like adventures and stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Slick.
Hi.
I've forgotten to do balloon popping.
Yeah, you have.
22. 21 after I finish weaving in the ends on this one.
Getting close. Well, closer.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I don't know, close is relative. I
Closer.
definitely wouldn't have got a dozen done. If I'd been playing The Sims as well. I have yet to
Yeah.
decide what we're gonna do with the blankets. I'm thinking of either doing a raffle, or an auction for it. It doesn't work like that. Not for blankets. After making a few blankets as gifts, I've decided that the amount of energy and effort put in, if I were to sell a blanket, it would literally be for a couple of $100 at least.
Yeah.
Because of how much work goes in. So I'm pretty sure no one wants to pay how much I would charge for a blanket. But yeah, the plan is, I think, I haven't decided. It depends if I have any financial emergencies come up between now and when it's done, whether I want to do a raffle or an auction for it. Well, that's nice. But yeah, blankets take a long time.
I think you'd mean no obstacle. Money is always an option.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
Well, money is, yeah. I mean, I do like snacks.
Snacks are pretty great.
Snacks are pretty good, but I don't know. I mean, I could be bribed with some things with snacks, but I don't think snacks would get a blanket out of me.
No, I don't think so.
I haven't worked on my knitted blanket in a while, but it's still really, like, every time I pick it up, I'm just like, oh my god, it's so pretty.
It's gorgeous, for sure.
A dozen squares. I'm getting there.
You can do it. You are doing it.
I can do something. I am doing something. Thanks, Ravi. Alright, let's pop some balloons, but not in a loud, obnoxious way.
Not loud balloons.
Just slow burn fast. Not even that. Not even that. Oh, oh no, the balloon moved and it spooked me.
It doesn't take much, honestly.
You snorted, that was cute. I love that. It doesn't though. It really doesn't take much. Two balloons. Two balloons. But yes, we're doing a progress. I think if I were to do a commission on a blanket, it would have to be something like a ripple blanket or a simple stripe corner to corner, like not a Grafgan, like something like that where you don't have to do like a lot of counting.
We're thinking.
Yeah. Ugh, my room smells like, I was gonna say bananas. Balloons. My room smells like balloons now.
Your room smells like bananas.
You know, you don't have to type every dumb thing I say.
I didn't. I didn't.
I mean,
I just said it.
I know. You the way you said it sounded like you were like reciting, like,
Oh,
smells
Oh my
like. I was like, oh man. I mean, the thing is, you pretty much do capture all the dumb things that I say perfectly, and I appreciate it.
all of them. Just, you know, a select portion of them.
But yes. Anyway, if anyone has any alternative suggestions for our theme for July, let me know. So I straight out do not want to do anything to do with 4th of July. Independence Day can go suck my dick.
Fair.
Yeah, I said it. So we have ice cream month penciled in, but yeah, I don't know. I'd like to do something fun. I've really been enjoying doing my themed stuff. Yeah, I mean, I did spring in April. Oh, that could work,
National-
Kern. National what?
I like that. Beach vibe is good. I was
Yeah.
just saying National Lasagna Day is in July.
That's a good day to celebrate. And then I could just wear sunglasses all month. Just sunglasses and a big floppy beach hat. I like that,
I like-
Kern.
Yeah. Beaches is good.
Because we can still use ice cream, but beaches feels like something we could, yeah. We like that. Perfect. Thank you. And then we can have an alert at some point that says, beach, please.
Beach, please.
Yeah. Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. I don't know why I didn't think of that, given that we had a spring. And it makes total sense. I mean, other good news, we're now officially in hurricane season, so that could be a thing next month too.
Yeah, the first week of July is Clean Beaches Week.
Oh, there we go. It makes total sense. Clean beaches week? I'll make sure I have a shower that week. I can be a clean beach. And captions has been throwing me under between captions and quote bot today.
It's also National Picnic Month.
Which again is like general summary vibes.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have a picnic stream.
Yeah, it's also National Blueberry Month.
Yeah.
I love blueberries.
I like berries. Not a fan of blueberries though. Yeah, the cucumber sandwiches. Bye. Beaches, summer. So I could do that in my backyard, and then I don't have to like worry about mobile streaming. Nick stream? And we can all have a picnic together.
It'd also be really fun if you started sinking into your backyard like your chair did on the Pumpkin Carving stream.
Oh, the soil is so sandy.
It was so funny watching you just get lower and lower and lower all stream.
I have neighbors now to hear me when I start talking about flaming vaginas too, which might make things a bit awkward.
No, your vanilla scented flaming vagina, which would be better.
Well, we won't be doing any pumpkin carving.
Not in July, anyway.
No. But no, I like the idea of having a picnic stream. Which is like basically just sitting in the grass eating sandwiches and streaming it. Oh, but what if we take the picnic stream and turn it into like a painting stream? Like we sit outside and because that's, they used to go sit out in in the olden days, they'd go sit by the river or in the park, whatever, and do watercolors and have a little lunch and a glass of wine. Yeah, I mean, I can absolutely eat for 4 hours. Don't get me wrong. I can definitely do it. But like a little like summery, watercolory painting. Yeah. Because I have watercolor paper, and I've not done a painting stream really.
Huh. Just thread painting.
Yeah. And painting a geck.
That too.
That could be cute. It depends. Well, actually, the extent of that would depend on the weather, because
yeah, if it's 100 and stupid outside, you're not gonna want to be in the backyard.
We'll have an inside picnic.
Daisy will be thrilled.
She would. Bonus of having an inside picnic: no wasps, no ants. Hopefully. But we can definitely do a watercolor painting thing, I might be able to do something silly with a scene to make it look like we're in a painting as well. I'm taking notes.
As you should. These are great ideas.
They are. Thank you for that brilliant idea, Gan. Perfect. I feel
Kern
good
has the
now.
brain cells.
Yeah. Wait, but you did it perfectly. A mosquito in here. But like I could get like put a blanket on my bed and just like set up my camera on like a tripod and set up the wall behind me so it looks like we're in the forest. And use the green screen to make it look like we're in the forest. And just pretend. Oh, I'm excited about that now.
Use our imagination.
Yeah. And summer is a much easier theme to like try and get nails for as well. Because I feel like now I've got to get like nail wraps that match the theme. My own brain thing. And I still love the ones that I got last week. My Starry Night ones. I don't know where I put them. I love them so much I lost them.
That happens to me all the freaking time.
Look at these though. Aren't they cool?
Those are gorgeous. Love those.
So these are the ones I've got for when my current set change over, though I've got enough. My nails are so short I can get 2 uses out of each side.
Oh wow.
Which is great. Which makes it even better. These are like $1.50 or $3 a set. But if you use the code Delirio and Friends, they're $1.50 a set. But if you order now, actually if you order anytime, they usually chuck in a free set anyway. So you can get 3. These were the... Where are the last... Oh, these... What? Where are the cake ones? These came in randomly too. From another place I ordered from. I thought they were really cute.
Oh.
No, I had some that looked like ice cream cake. So yeah, I've got a bunch of things, but yeah, now I can get like nail wraps for a summer theme pretty easy. Oh, look, Sadie's got these ones. These are the ones that Sadie posted a picture of. Here's my bees. And my golden pink cows. Very excited. I'm so excited. I forgot why I was excited, but I'm excited.
For beach month.
Yes. And we can have like alerts with like shells and summer flowers. Sandcastles. Incoming ads in less than a minute. Oh god. Getting bulky.
Getting there, huh? Getting bulky. It wasn't bulky already. It's getting bulky.
Getting bulky. Ugh. But yeah, I've been having fun using the video editing software I've got to try and like make interesting alerts. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep up changing the theme every month, but as long as I give myself plenty of time, I can do it. And some of them I can just reuse. Like I've used my Halloween alerts for the last 2 years, but I like them, so there's no point redoing them.
Right.
What spooks me is I'm looking at this going, okay, I've got this, then this to do, and then this to do, and then it's Christmas. I'm not ready for that. There's so much planning, and then all of a sudden it's like, ta-da! It's next year. I'm like, no, wait, what? Stop.
Time, why you gotta do me like this?
Time.
Times are horrible.
Time keeps on ticking.
Into the future.
Why can't I go backwards or sideways? Just pause it. We'll just pause it a little bit.
I would abuse the shit out of a pause button.
I don't know how I'd feel about a pause button, because the problem with the pause button is you'd have to push play eventually. And I feel like the weight of the knowledge of having to push play and the awareness that at some point the future was still going to happen would be really hard to deal with. Like, it's already hard enough to deal with. I guess there'd have to be parameters on the pause button. And there's definitely some times where, like, I don't know, there's certain times, like when I was in my like late 20s and traveling, I think I wouldn't mind visiting the past, but I don't think I'd want to be able to go back and change the past.
That's fair.
Because, you know, like the experiences that you've had make you who you are now, even if they've been fucking awful experiences.
Yeah.
But, you know, they all brought us to where we are now in my stream. And I think even pausing would be very dangerous. But it would be nice. Just to like, just chill. Just let me relish the moment for an extra day. If I'm having a day when I feel particularly good and don't have like a really sore back, just let me have that moment.
I would probably use the pause button to get extra sleep, not gonna lie.
I think I would use a pause button to get extra alone time. It sounds really bad. But like, it's like, you know, a day by myself would be really nice. Like if I could organize it so like the house was clean and then like everyone went away for like a day and I could just like pause it there. So I could just like chill out, watch TV, read a book, eat what I wanted, not worry about anything else. It would be amazing.
Yeah, that makes like legit a lot of sense.
Like no demands, no taking from me. I would like that. Unfortunately, that's not how it works, but that would be nice. That's a nice little daydream.
Mm-hmm.
always surprised me when people are like, man, I can't imagine going somewhere on vacation by myself. And I'm just like, oh my God, yes, please give me.
You're like, I can.
I've done it and it's amazing. Like, best experience ever traveling across the states by myself. Being able to choose the level of interaction that I had with people. Well, yeah. Whoopsie. Funny, sometimes I forget that I was like a fully formed human before I came here. It is really well. See, my first big travel experience was solo travel. So maybe if I'd had started off with someone else and then gone solo, I might have found it jarring. But I honestly found it so liberating. And I still talked to a lot of people and, you know, had a lot of fun and met people. But being able to sort of control the pacing was the main thing for me. You did some around Japan, right? I met the most wonderful people when I was traveling by myself. Like, these two older women who met me when I was on the train from Atlanta to DC. I don't know if I think they were like best friends or something, but they were in their like, I don't know, late 60s, early 70s. And they'd overheard me talking to a guard on the train that I was by myself. And I was walking past, they were like 2 cabins down from me, and they were like walking past, and they were on their way up to DC to see some Egyptian exhibit or something. And I walked past the cabin, and they were like, they called out to me. They're like, come here. And it turned out that they were both grandmas, and they'd heard that I was traveling by myself, and they were a bit concerned because I was like 27 at the time. They were like a bit concerned about a young lady traveling by themselves, but they were so excited for me to doing this thing. And so we chatted for a while, and you know, like the train trip's quite a long trip, so I sort of walked past each other a couple of times. And then as they got off the train, they handed me this little envelope. And in the envelope was $200 and a little card with their phone numbers on. And they're like, now you give us a call if you need anything. And I was like, I'm okay. They were so sweet. They were really lovely. It's like, I promise I'm fine. I don't need any money. It's like, I'm okay. Like, I wouldn't be doing this if I couldn't do it. And they were really like, you keep it and you just get yourself a nice treat then if you don't need it. And I sent them a letter when I got to England saying thank you, but it was just like that was like the tone of all my interactions when I was traveling by myself. People were just like so friendly and helpful and inviting, like from the random Marines in San Diego to those 2 women, or like the random guys that I met in a pub in DC that were really friendly and kept me safe. Like, it was just an amazing experience that I wouldn't have had if I was with someone else. And they got so excited. They when they found out that my degree that I was working on was anthropology, because they were going to this Egyptian exhibition, they were like asking me all these questions about archaeology, and I was like, I was a second year anthropology student. I'm like, I don't know. Oh. But yeah, like when I was in DC, I was staying with a friend in Virginia, in Fairfax, Virginia. And so I was just like I'd figured out the public transport and I was just like jumping on the train and going to the city when I felt like it. So I could explore all the museums, which was just like fucking heaven for me. And my favorite thing to do was just to like wander around a city, and you never know where you're going to end up. If you don't know the cities that you're going to, just explore. You just walk and find out where you go. And I found this amazing little bar. It was like at the back of a convenience store, was like the only way in. So you walk through the store and you've got all your cigarettes at the counter and the candies and the chips and magazines and stuff. And you keep going through this little narrow door. And you end up in this bar. And it was just the coziest little bar. And I ended up helping the bartender out because it was busy and he had to change a keg and had customers. And I was like, I can do the keg for you. Still manage a bar, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day I wanted to go back, but I didn't realize that DC street names, they have like a fifth in whatever, like north and a fifth in something south. So I tried to find it again, but I couldn't find it. Instead, I found another bar with equally lovely people in. And the bartender in that place, again, was like, when he found out that I was in hospitality, got excited and asked me like what my favorite drink was. And I mentioned a whiskey. And he left his bar to go to the liquor store to buy a bottle of whiskey so that he could keep under the counter for me. And I spent the whole night sitting at the bar chatting with his regulars. And it was just like, again, like you wouldn't have that experience if you were traveling with someone else. And these guys, they paid for a cab so I could get home safe. Like, they wouldn't take no for an answer, but they weren't like creepy about it. It was just like such a good experience. Everyone told me, when you travel to America, be careful because everyone's going to try and steal from you. It was fine. It wasn't until I got to England that people were people literally off the plane for 3 hours and someone tried to steal my cigarettes. They tried to hold me up with a butter knife. I was sitting outside a pub and a guy comes up to me with a butter knife. He's like, give me your tobacco. And I was so tired, I just laughed at him. And then my friend came out and was just like, go away. He left. I was just like, okay. It was just like, traveling alone is just such an amazing experience. Like, everyone just assumes if you travel by yourself, you're alone, and you're not. You're never alone when there's other people around. But yeah, those two old women, or elderly women, just, they stick in my mind. I don't think I've got their info anymore, but I said I wrote to them when I got into England to thank them for their kindness. And it's kind of amazing that 15 years on, I can still remember that. Like, wow, I just did a big old babble. Oh, sorry. I get like that when I talk about traveling.
It's a good babble.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all about traveling alone. I miss that. Lovely ladies. And the first time I heard Creole, and I was like, what is that? On the train again, and we stopped in Louisiana at like a random train stop. I guess it was literally just a concrete platform, and there was this old guy. He was so wizened, this old African American guy, and you could tell he'd been in the sun his whole life. Like, his skin, he had so much character in it, but his skin looked like leather. And he just had like the biggest smile and the brightest white teeth. It was amazing. And we got off the train and I got off for a cigarette and he started talking to me. Apparently that was his thing. Every day he would meet the train and he would just chat to people who got off. That was his social. And he was like gesticulating madly and telling me all this. Like, he was really getting into what he was telling me and I couldn't understand a word he was fucking saying. And I asked the guard when we got back on the train, and he's like, "Oh, he's speaking Creole." I was like, "What? What is that?" I didn't even know that was a thing. So I learned about the Creole language from him, which was kind of fun. He was such an interesting old man. It was a fun time. Another one. Another one. 13.
You did it!
He did it. Yay! I don't want Pride Month to be over yet, but I want it to be Beach Month too. I want it to be Summer Fun Month. Oh.
Well, Dell,
Oh.
I feel like I have good news for you.
Oh.
Pride Month just started.
I know.
It's not
I know.
Pride is lovely.
Hello. Hi, AJ.
Trying to think what I want to do for my bee.
I need to log off, fortunately, because my headphones are about to die. So.
Okay. I miss you already.
I know, I miss you too. But I'd hate to say hi and run, AJ, but my
No
headphones are.
worries.
I have
My
like 2 on my headphones, so.
Earbuds are going flat as well, actually.
Yeah. Okay. I will talk to you
Bye.
next week.
Be safe.
No. Okay, I mean,
Fine.
I'll try.
Don't.
Alright. Bye.
Bye. Those are big.
Did she forget to log off or forgot to
No,
disconnect?
she will. She's just on her phone, so they will. Sorry.
Ah.
Takes a minute to unplug earbuds and stuff.
Okay. Because I just said F it on the earbuds and got a new mic. Yeah, I sound more crisper than most people realize. Because I found a mic that was like $49. And let me tell you, the streaming mics they had, I wasn't paying over $200 for.
Hmm.
So, I went with the cheaper version, but the sound quality is just the same.
Oh, good.
And they have a noise canceling feature. So I'm a bit happy.
Always nice when you can find something like that.
I know the directions are so simple to like if I need to like put the mic on a stand or like a arm, I can do that, and they gave me the attachments to do it with. Some microphone sets, they don't do that, which kinda sucks. How was your day been, though?
It was okay. Just grinding out some crochet.
Yes. Yes. Do you still owe me a bee?
Yes, I do. Hi, Molly. Yeah, I have half a bee. Done.
Okay. It's okay. I'm not rushing you. I was just like,
Yeah, I owe you a bee and a hat. I have the hat still.
It's okay.
Wait.
I know that you have a lot going on. I'm not trying to rush you. I'm just trying to check in with you and see how you're doing.
Yeah. You looked like you had a good stream today, Molly. I could teach you how to crochet. I could absolutely teach you how to crochet. That was a crazy ass stream though. That was great. I saw like everyone got to the mansions as well. These things. Oh, I found the ones that I was missing. Honestly, nail stickers are where it's at. Look at these ones. Instead of forking out like a shitload for like a manicure, these are like $3 a set. And
Oh,
my
that's not
nails are so short, I can get 2 uses out of each side.
I mean, I don't use the.
I love these ones.
I don't use like the stick-on nails because I'm allergic to the glue.
Well, these are just these are literally nail varnish, but on a sheet. I haven't had a mani-pedi in, I don't know, like a really, really, really long time. It's like such a luxury thing. But I'm like, I'm all over these. I'm like, $3 for one of these? I can do that. But yeah, these are literally just like sheets of nail varnish. So, and you just stick them on your fingers. And I love them. I'm so obsessed with them.
I believe it.
And the best thing is because I have really like soft, squishy nails. And I get really paranoid about streaming craft streams and worried about, you know, like my nails don't look clean. I can just, it doesn't matter if my nails are manky because you can't tell. I could have really dirty nails and you wouldn't even know. Yeah. I mean, I don't. But I could. Oh.
Yeah, it just depends.
Yes, exactly. I could have like so much Play-Doh under my nails and you couldn't even tell on a craft stream.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna head out. I have to go be a mod. So.
Okay.
But
Good
it
luck.
was good talking to you.
Yes. Have a good evening, AJ.
You too.
Oh, big stretch. You should all do a big stretch too. I dare you. Man, Play-Doh. I've got the planning bug big time now. We're planning like theme for stream next month and I'm super excited about it. We're gonna have a picnic. Oh, yes! I hadn't thought about the honey and the bees. I was like, so I've got like this, like, it's very, very professional planner and this handmade notebook of like what we're doing for each month. And originally we had ice cream month as a plan. Kern suggested we could expand it to like summer and beaches. And I was like, oh, I could do a like picnic and we could do watercolor painting and wear a big hat. Yeah. And now I'm just like I love the pride alerts that we have, but I can't wait to get planning with the summer theme. I'm like super excited about it. I was like, and then the bee can have like sunglasses. And I don't know how else. What else? But I'm like super excited about it. I'm doing like the chair wheels because I'm excited. Yes. But I also don't want to get rid of my pride alerts because I kind of like them too. So it's, I may just have to tweak them. But I hope you got a chance to like, whoops, shit. My blanket is spamming my friend in Discord. My blanket's turning into a cat and is typing by itself. But yeah, I hope you had good end of stream relax. Defrag. Stop typing. So I'm working on this big stretch of like 20 granny squares right now of alternating colors, black and pink. Oh yay! Thank you. But this is where we are with this right now. It's actually I can't really go back any further, but this is where the blanket is right now. It's getting up there in size. Yeah, it's almost a meter across now. 34 inches, so it's getting there. So I have to kind of origami to make it fit under the webcam on my desk. Did I mark off that last one? I don't know if I did. Where do we start here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I did. I do have a pride sticker. I absolutely do. Where? I have a bunch of stickers. Do you require one? I have a big old pride sticker. They came out so nice and bright colored too. They're a good size too. Yeah. No, you're not allowed to be deceased. You can be like mildly heavily comatose, but no deceased. Not allowed. I don't know how you can be mildly heavily something, but yes. I also have some Alpheas. As a random aside, I rediscovered some Alpheas. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Ugh. But yeah, they go with my t-shirt. That's fine. A subtle way of saying fuck you, DeSantis. Very subtle. I'm so subtle. Okay. Pink. It is. It is. I forgot I even had this t-shirt. I got this one up last year. And all the profit from the sales of this one went to the Trevor Project. What? Poop. Absolutely, Ravi. So subtle. Absolutely subtle. More subtle than a sledgehammer to a dozen eggs. Or something. Something like that. Close enough. My crochet hook is squeaking. I think it means I'm sweaty. I mean, I know I'm sweaty. It's Florida. Sweat is a state of mind here. Florida is a state of sweat. I actually need to get the pride, that pride sticker design was up on my Stream Elements merch store. I need to move over to Fourth Wall, which, by the way, I switched over to Fourth Wall because I saw Molly's merch. So Molly is a big influence. This is like months ago. I switched over to Fourth Wall because of Molly. So I just didn't say anything. Because I saw your merch and it just looked so cool. And then I realized like how cool the actual like site itself is. And I was like, I could sell my crochet stuff there. But I still haven't moved all my merch over from Stream Elements. But yeah, the fact that I could sell my own stuff on there is pretty awesome. And that they have like I haven't done anything with it, but they have like the Patreon tier thing in there as well, the memberships. It's so good. I'm surprised more people don't use it, to be honest. Flash. I think I got myself all worked up talking about my travels, and now I'm all hot and sweaty. Do they have requirements, Ravi? You're not too small. They're too picky if that's the case. Ravi just got affiliate, and I'm super proud of her. Oh, girl, we can hook you up if that's all you need. We can help you out with that. This is like, you want follows? I'll just go make 90 something. Well, no, you don't need 90, 50 accounts. I'll go make 50 Twitch accounts right now. Oh, what? No, not right now because I'm streaming. But yeah, like there's so many different places. That's not true, Will. At all. Not true at all. I've seen your streams, Will, and I enjoyed them. You should be kind to yourself. I have no doubt that you could do it. Will has streamed in the past. It is, Molly. Will, you're engaging, you're really good at chat. You're a cutie. Except, you're not the sort of white guy who sits there touting normal, boring, cis-het white guy bullshit. You're interesting and you're unique and you need to talk nice about yourself. That's my friend you're talking about. Don't mind the fur balls. You have value. Yeah. Yeah. Don't make us get the pitchforks out. Yeah, see? See? I mean, if you wanted to stream, you stream whatever the hell you want to stream. If you don't know what to stream, then you just complain to Sadie that you don't know what to stream, and then Sadie helps make a decision. Honestly, I've been considering doing some Jigsaw streams. I'm like, Sadie, I don't know what to play today. And then Sadie be like, well, do you feel like No Man's Sky? Honestly, that's why I ended up streaming to start off with Toast. Adele puzzle stream may end up with me eating puzzle pieces. Or at least chewing on them. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure if you hit up Siri. Oh my god, Toast, that would be amazing. I would watch that. I would watch any of your stream. Do it. I mean, it depends on how fancy you want to get. So, like, if you want to get into like full on like 3D shit, like the with all the anchoring and stuff, or if you want to keep it simple where you just have like a few frames that animate, because those are really fun as well. And there's a free piece of software that you can get called Video or something. Video Tube Mini, which is, yeah, there you go. But it depends like how swanky you want to get. But like Video Tube uses, you basically set like 4 things and it just alters state depending on your mic or whatever. But yeah, I don't know what sort of level. I don't think your appearance impacts your abilities to stream. It's the charisma. And honestly, if you want to give it a go, wait. It's not for everyone. Some people try it and are like, this is awful, I hate it, and that's okay. Oh, so you're a picky bugger. Yeah, 2K for, yeah, if you want all the swanky stuff. Well, ask Siri what she's using, Will. Because Siri's is pretty good. I don't know anything about it at all, to be honest. Like, my limit was, well, you've seen what Echo's turtle looks like. That is true. Everyone. There's someone for everyone, and everyone for someone. Oh, you've done a really good job, Raby. I don't think... There you go. If I were a fish... Ravi, I think you glow when you stream, but not because you look like a giant moon, because you just have a lovely smile. Oh, there's music. So I've got these like LED light panels, just like shitty LED light panels from Amazon. I'm not saying I have amazing light setup, but what I've done is, whoop, is it gonna work? That'll do. So kind of hard to say. Excuse you. I got these crepey little, it's hard to tell. Crepey little lights, and I took a shoebox and made a frame for it, and then it's literally just a piece of paper over. As it's not the light, it's not the strength of the light or the temperature of the light, it's diffusing it. And a piece of A4 paper is perfect. And if it doesn't work, you can put like 2 pieces of paper over it. Just allow for heat. But this is the only way. Otherwise, the lights, I still get a bit of shadow from the arms of my glasses. But this is the only way I could do it. And it's literally just a shoebox that I like cut up and sort of strapped onto the back of the light. So that might help. Excuse me. Potentially, maybe. And it makes it easier on your eyes as well. Because having lights, like when you're streaming, having the lights shine directly like into your eyeballs all the time is a good way of getting a really bad headache. And the other thing that you can try and do to soften it up is have a light aiming behind you on the green screen. So you don't necessarily need to have a light coming from the front, but if you have a light behind you shining the green screen, it'll give it a clearer image as well. You do well? Is it more power? Add more power. Get it? Willpower. Add power. Fine. Mine goes wonky when I'm doing craft streams because I've got a light here as well. Man, I've got a frog in my throat. Well, how do you do your fancy background removal? Is that just a piece of software? Oh, well, lighting will help with that though, still. Necro? How you doing? Get a good weekend with Ryan and the pups? Necro, you don't need to apologize for being late. You have a life. I appreciate you however you choose to share your time with us is appreciated. That's assuming you got a light that's fancy enough to have a color temperature thinger. There you go, yeah. If 5,000 is like a little warmer than what you would get normally, right? It's got like a slight yellowish one. Hey, progress! You did a self-care and came out the other side. Good job. I would never have guessed you liked pink and purple from your stream, Ravi. Oh, there you go. That's awesome, Will. I mean, it's true as well. That's all I have to say on the matter. Good, I'm glad of it. So what'd you get up to? Other than, you know, stuff. Have any yummy meals? I did another one. This is the most productive I've been in yonks. I just sneakily stole a treat too, by the way. But yeah, but if anyone feels like they want to stream, give it a go. There's no obligation. Try it or don't try it. If you do try it, let us know so we can be your cheer squad. Or throw popcorn at you, whichever you prefer. And I want popcorn. Whoa, that sounds amazing. Oh man, salmon is so good if it's cooked right. And you played Magic. Yeah, you got to use some of your decks that you've been building. That sounds like a lovely time. Nice. I'm so glad you found someone that you can relax and be yourself with. I'm looking forward to meeting him. And you, obviously. But I'm also looking... Oh, don't... Careful, you get Necro started on Magic. Necro is a recent convert to Magic. And froths at the mouth a little with it. In a fun way. Not in a creepy lose a limb from rabies way. I felt like the qualifier was necessary. Oh, that's so cool. I wish I could brain the card games like that. But the second I see cards lined up, my brain's just like, no, I'm out. See ya! And I'm left looking at them like, no. I told you. Honestly, magical rabies sounds more fun than it ought to. Magical rabies. Oof. Did I do a? I think I did 5. Close enough. Yeah. I was going to repeat it, but I know if I repeat that, my closed caption is going to make it sound like I'm saying that I have 9 something else. And that's not true. My closed caption betrays me with my Kiwi accent sometimes, specifically for that word. Oh, that's fun. Hi, Melzy. Thanks, Litbot. Very helpful. I was like, oh, that's really sweet. What language code is EU? Marcy, I hope you're having a nice... what are we? Monday morning? Monday morning, right? Monday morning. This heckin' blanket. Ugh. know. Sometimes it throws up these language codes that I don't know. I was so impressed it translated Korean the other day. Language code EU. That is not the right thing. Yay, granny squares! I hope you're making better progress than me. I keep on getting distracted. Oh, here we go. Here's a list. EU. Well, that doesn't help. It just says Europe. I'm intrigued. Are you making a very large blanket, Mousy? It is a lot of squares to join. Hi, Fairy Dust. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm doing a join as you go method for this blanket. Otherwise, after the hexagon blanket that I did last year, I don't think my soul could handle the crushing weight of joining them together at the end. Not that I don't want to make it any harder for you, Mousy, but I can't. I've got to do join as you go on this. When I learned that I could do join as you go, I was just like, oh yes. Oh shit. Man, that's a lot. I'm sure it'll look amazing though. Like the dragon scale stuff that you post looked really good. Even if the tension had gone wonky. Stupid tension. Oh shit. My blanket's pushing buttons again. I'd love to see your work, Mousy. If you've got it posted anywhere. I'm working on a double blanket, well, full size for people who speak American. I'm working on a knitted blanket, and I'm over halfway, but I've come to that point between like halfway and 3/4 complete where you're just like, there's something about blankets, and that for me that third quarter, which is just like, no, why am I doing this? And then the last quarter just flies by. Oh, that big square's nice. That helps. Like that, oh, that hexagon blanket was just a thing. I think I'm mildly traumatized from that one. It did go through the right way. Yes, that does, Negro, absolutely. Good job taking your meds. I remembered to take my vitamins today, which is unusual, only because Prickly poked at me last night on stream to make sure I took them, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll take my vitamins. Sunburst, oh, those are really pretty. I like that pen. it's a tough call on that sort of thing. We did we've got a blanket lurking. It was actually a community blanket, which is now in the being held at the tender mercies of one of my friends. Where a bunch of people from the community here did some granny squares, and we all sent them together.
Butterfly.
Oh, Fairy, thank you for that follow.
That's a flower.
Welcome. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I like doing the standalone granny squares because that'd look really neat in a variegated yarn, like the one of the ombres for sure. Ombre. I think it would show off the stitching better. But yeah, like individual granny squares are nice because it's something that you can sit down, you can work on, and then you can put it aside, which is a lot easier to do than if you do this, which is, you know, the join as you go. I've got a couple of specific yarns that I've been hoping to find that I've got in my head that I don't even know exist that I want to use for specific projects. And I keep hoping that I'll find them eventually. Like there's a particular blanket pattern that I really, really like that I've made twice now. And I really want to make it for my own room, for this room here, if I can find the right yarn. And that's tricky because apparently I'm really picky. And then there's a cute little elephant that I want, but I need some like rainbow yarn for that. I want to make a rainbow elephant. Oh, is Flint finished already? Oh, we only just finished. Okay. Excuse me. Man. That sounds nice, though. It's like, man, am I going to have to learn how to spin yarn? I have a drop spindle. I actually have some really pretty yarn on my shelf behind me that my friend spun. Can you maybe have some... Have you got some ginger candy, Necro? Some water and some ginger candy? But what I really want is a white chunky yarn. Well, either worsted or chunky, or bulky, sorry. White or cream, but I want it to have purple, green, and yellow flecks in it. I'm not asking for much, really. Oh, that's mean, Fairy. Give him the old red heart super saver. If someone's been mean to me, they don't get shit. I'm not making them anything now. But I don't think it exists. So there's a crochet pattern that I'm obsessed with. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. It's a blanket pattern which I don't think doesn't exist in text. It's called the Witch Wife. Here we go. It's like totally saved on my... This is a really pretty blanket pattern for crochet. Really easy, looks fancy as fuck. And that's the pattern. I've made it twice in different types of yarns, but I really want to do it in a whiter cream with those color flecks. I think it would look really pretty. But if anyone's looking for an easy, like a no-brain crochet pattern, that is it. That one right there. if I were to do a commission for a blanket, I'd probably aim for that. Because it's literally just six stitches and then skip 2. Nice and simple. I think I've got like 2 pieces of that ginger candy left, Necro, from the beginning of the year, and I'm saving them for emergency candy days. 2 or 1 piece of candy left? 2. I still have 2 in there. In my candy jar. So next week, the plans for next week are Wednesday, Satisfactory, and Sims / Project Zomboid. Thursday afternoon, around 2 p.m, we'll be starting early to do the Satisfactory event. And then once we've rated out, I'll fire up again and I'll do, I don't know, something else. Again, probably Sims or Beacon Zomboid. Haven't decided. Probably not going to do trucks on the weekend because I don't think Coda's available. But there's definitely going to be some Satisfactory next week and some Sims. I can guarantee you, if you say left-handed crochet, if you do a tag with left-handed crochet and say it in the title, you will absolutely get people coming in. So I get people asking me all the time how to do things left-handed. And I'm just like, well, I can flip my camera, but that's not the same. Hi, Asa. But yeah, guarantee you would get a bunch of people in wanting to know how to do stuff. I would watch it. Honestly, I'd never noticed that you were doing it left-handed. It shows how observant I am. Do you have your camera flipped? Is that why I'm not noticing? Or am I perhaps just distracted by your stunning presence? Hi, Tater! And I just never noticed. Your creativity blinded me, Asa. Tater, I hope you and the girls are doing well. You find it easier? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's good. Reading patterns is really difficult because there's like so many like different, you know, like you've got like the American and then the European, and then there's like this weird little pocket of like oceanic strangeness as well. That's how I ended up learning how to crochet to start off with. Like my mother attempted to teach me and that didn't go well because I'm not good at listening to her. And Flint actually suggested I was doing a lot of embroidery and my eyes were struggling. So Flint suggested I try and take up knitting. And so I taught myself to knit from watching YouTube videos. And then I had some questions. And I couldn't figure out the answers to. And Flint was like, hey, you should look on Twitch. And I was like, there's not going to be anyone doing crafts on Twitch. Twitch is about gaming. I was wrong. And then I went from there to streaming crafts here, and I learned how to crochet on stream from like watching videos and shit. And now I Twitch too. I mean, I was already twitchy. Yeah. Why can't I find you? Why can't I find you, Mouse? Oh, there you are. Oh, that's so pretty. I love those colors. Yeah, that's true, Fairy. Sometimes the patterns are just written really poorly. I've got to a point now where if I don't understand a pattern, I'll just make it up. And hope I can remember the next time. It's called Willow. It's a really pretty. It reminds me of an African violet. 1, 2, 3. So it's 5 rounds. The 5 or is it 6 rounds? 2. It's a really pretty shape though. But basically, I see you just do whatever it feels right. No one's gonna tell you otherwise. And if they don't like it, they can go get knotted. Craft related insults. Okay. Man, this thing is getting hefty. I said I've done 2. I've done the hex blanket and I've done this one. No. I'll let you in. I'm gonna get all tangled up now. All flustered. But yeah, so the nice thing with that blanket pattern that I posted earlier is that it's actually a demonstration. Like he does. No, it's too late. You're not allowed to leave now. It's the rules. You live here now. You've made eye contact and you've been here more than 5 minutes. It means we're basically family. Sorry. But yeah, that blanket pattern, he basically shows you from the start until like quite a few rounds out. So you can just keep following until you get the rhythm of the pattern. And normally I don't like YouTube videos, but that one worked really well. I have this big long stretch of black and pink squares. Much long squares. Mousy, do you mind if I share a link to that tweet in chat just so everyone else can look at your really pretty granny squares? Alright guys, look at these. Are really pretty. Super pretty. And also you should go follow Mousy too. I think they're really pretty and I love that color combination. Right? Is that all it takes, Asa? Might have to chat with your wife. I was gonna say we're gonna have a chat with your wife, but she'll agree. 22 complete, another 15 half done. Oh, you're doing like all the centers and then next rounds and the next rounds. You know what? I believe you. Oh yeah, how long are you gonna be here for? We're gonna be in the same state. It's exciting. Ooh, 3 months. Well, hey, you can do some crafts over here. You need something. Are you coming over on the visa waiver? We're up in the northeast. Yeah, no, I can't imagine traveling anywhere now without some form of yarny craft stick. I mean, honestly, if you're here for 3 months and think you're going to come back. Yeah, no, they are. But ask me how many blankets I have in the process of being made right now. Many. What, 4? 4. I think I have 4 blankets being made right now. But there's literally nothing that I can make crochet that I can actually use here in Florida, except for like the 2 weeks in winter where it gets chilly enough to want to wear a hat. Blankets, I don't think gravity would allow me to wear a crochet bikini. Blankets are really good as like throws on couches in Florida. Yeah, gravity would be like you're having a laugh, right? Amigurumi unicorn. Well, there you go. You know, that might be a really nice keepsake. Like to make something in your time here so that when you go back home, you've got this little toy that you've made to remind you of your time here. Or you could leave it with Sin as a reminder of your time together. Because 3 months is a good period of time. And there's so many craft stores. The spelling doesn't matter. I knew what you meant. The again with the referencing that crochet pad that I posted earlier. That one done in a cotton would actually be quite nice in summer because it's quite light and it's really drapey. Like it just kind of flops. I have mine made in Red Heart Super Saver, and surprisingly, it's really soft and comfy, and it's got lots of holes in it. I don't know why I have to do this when I say it's got lots of holes. It's got lots of holes. Man, lots of holes. Fine. I keep thinking maybe I wouldn't mind making like a crochet sort of tote bag, but again, I keep thinking that, you know, by the time you put any weight into something that's made out of crochet, it's just going to end up stretching and distorting. Oh, you know what might be a nice though? I don't know if you're inclined to using swimming pools. But you could make like a little like summer wrap. Like a swimsuit over, I don't know what it's called. One of them fancy t-shirts that you put over swimsuits. But it's got holes in it. Yeah, I think that's the only way that I could imagine that working, Gravy. Like a throw? I don't know how to word. What's it called? Like to keep the sun off and stuff, but it's still like light and flowy. Yeah, exactly. The swimsuit cover dress thingy. Exactly. You know what I mean. Wording is hard. Can't believe I've done 14 granny squares today. Last week I managed 6. That's because I was playing The Sims at the same time. Yeah, crochet items to wear and or any yarny thing to wear in Florida is rough. I have like 3, 4 different like nice cozy like little cowls that I've made for myself. I've never been able to wear them. I'm not outside for long enough when it is cool enough. So they just sit in my cupboard and look pretty. Made like a cute little cowl with a matching like air warmer band thing out of rainbow yarn. Never wore it. It's too cool. I don't even know where it is actually. Yeah. Oh. I've already done show and tell so many times today. Oh, I've got the headband. Yeah. I made this little like headband thing, so it's like it's very cute, but it's not me. Bright colors. Yeah, I don't think I'd feel comfortable wearing that sort of thing. But they look gorgeous. But yeah, this was like rainbow yarn, and I made a little cowl that went with it. Like keeps your ears warm, and it had like a cute little twist, but it's just not a me thing. I've made a few of them, but I don't know what to do with it. I just liked the yarn mostly, the rainbow yarn. Oh, well, good night, Molly. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for your kind words. I could, but I've worn it, though that might increase the volume. If I put it up with a bottle of Dell bath water. But yeah, good night, Molly. Have a wonderful sleep. I could, maybe I should. I've got like a bunch of things that I've made that I just won't use. Maybe I should try and sell them. Yeah, apparently. I don't think that's no, I don't know. That gives me feelings, but not like good feelings. Yeah, I was like, let's stop now. So sports ball. How's about that sports ball? Rugby. Let's talk about rugby instead. Hi, Hodge. Yay, sports. Okay, so not going to sell bathwater. Problem solved. I'm certainly not selling scented candles. Yeah, that. Yeah, solid game with two halves. Good effort all round. You know what I miss, and this is weird, is cricket. Not watching cricket. I mean, a little bit watching cricket. I miss getting drunk at the cricket. Oh, you did it again? Good job. I miss cricket. I mean, I miss rugby as well, but I kind of miss cricket. Look, you get a 2020 match and a bottle of, like, a bunch of booze. It's fantastic fun for a one dayer, but they can test matches. No, I'm good. No interest in watching them play that for 5 days. But get them fast games. That's what 2020 is. And if you drink enough champagne, you don't even notice. Or beer, if you're me, because I don't like champagne. It tastes like fizzy pencils. I'd rather just eat the strawberry and then have some beer. It's too dry for me. The only time, which is gonna sound weird, but the only time I actually enjoyed champagne is when I had it with some fish and chips. And it worked very, like, as a wine and food pairing, perfect. It was bang on. Actually, it does. That's 100%. The dryness of the champagne and the bubbles help cut the grease in the food, so you end up with a cleaner mouth afterwards. It's basically like washing your mouth out with soap, except it's with fancy grapes. So fancy sounding. It was one of those things that I learned when I fancy French grapes. One of those things that I learned when I was bar wenching. Along with the fact that if you're in New Zealand and you're doing a wine tasting and want to sound like ooh la la, you know, like you always, you know, sort of swish the glass under your nose and stick your nose in and have a good, you know, a good sniff. Get a good nose full of it. And then you're supposed to say what it, you know, what it smells like, your oak and plum and all that bullshit. But you absolutely get those fragrances. Not dissing that, because sommeliers are amazing. But if you're around a bunch of people who aren't very educated and you want to impress them, and they're from New Zealand, you can talk about how it's got hints of pohutakawa, which is a really lovely flower in New Zealand. It also doesn't have a smell. But very few people know that. So if you talk about how this subtle hint of pohutakawa, everyone will just be like, whoa, she really knows what she's talking about. And you're just making shit up, but they don't know. Grape. I'm getting a real hint of grape skin in my back. Yeah. That's a really good start. Like, honestly, Ravi, what I like and what I don't like is a really good start. And then you can be like, why? Why do you like it? Why do you not like it? and then you start drilling down. But it's really swanky. Like if you're working the Pahudakawa thing is really, if you're working in hospitality and if you're doing catering, for instance, for fine dining or a high class function, like fancy weddings or something, government weddings, and someone asks about a wine, that's the sort of thing you can say to make them feel extra fucking fancy, and you know what the truth is. And it works. I can guarantee you it works. And it's not that that's scary, but I did enjoy it. Yeah, exactly. Except we don't do tips in New Zealand. Not really. Though we used to all get really excited when cruise ships would come in, American cruise ships would come into harbour in Wellington, because the Americans didn't know that we didn't do tips in New Zealand. So they'd be tipping $1 for every drink. And at the time, the exchange rate was like double. So we'd get $2 New Zealand out of every tip. And I was like, yeah, this is good. We like this. Wait, have I really just not been counting at all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I still get confused about tipping, to be honest. I get confused about tipping. Like, I'm not confused, but I forget. This is going to be a blanket, I blame. Well, this is a blanket. It's just getting bigger now. But I always forget about tips, though they're absolutely warranted here because of the way that hospitality staff are paid. And taxes. Taxes, at least here in Florida, sales tax isn't on the shelf price. So if something says it's $2.99, it's $2.99 until you get to the checkout, and then it's $3.21. And you're like, but what? So it's it's still a struggle. I mean, there's things that are tax exempt, but yeah, I've been here for like 13 years, and I still forget about the tax thing. I'm like, just tell me what it's worth. Some states have it included on shelf price, but the problem is you've got state tax, where you've got federal taxes, not on groceries, but then you've got state tax, and then some cities have their own taxes on stuff too. So for instance, when I was in Tennessee, when I was in Tennessee, and we were in a place called Pigeon Forge, which is just a little away from where Dolly Parton's Dollywood thing is. They have a tourism tax. So you get state tax, local tax, and a tourist tax. I was like, yours change all the time? Oh, geez. But you would think that, with, I guess, computer systems, there's always points of failure. It'd just be nice to have everything included. Like, it says it's $2.99, it's $2.99, which is how it is in the UK and in, like sales tax, yeah. So, like, in New Zealand, we've got GST, which I think they use GST in Australia. And then in the UK, you've got VAT, which is the value added tax, I think, on some things, but they're included. So it's not so, not so confusing. Ham. And really got the froggy throat. Yeah. Yeah. It really surprised me, and Tennessee specifically, it surprised me with the cost. Yeah. And then you're like, wait, what about tea cakes? The old tea cake thing. Is it a cake or is it a biscuit? Because one is a luxury and one is not. So weird. Actually, some states have removed taxes. Yeah, you do, Asa. Well, it depends where you are, but it tends to be like 15% minimum. But it depends. Like some places, you there's no expectation, so it's very much a feel as you go. Like for me, if I'm if we go to a diner, for instance, but we're bought like a basket with food and then we're not served, we have to like get our own drinks and stuff, then that's not the same as having someone come and, you know, like clear your plates, refill your drinks, you know, if there's no server. What cracks me up apparently is there's now this thing with self-service machines asking for tips. And I was like, wait, what? So self-service machines have really, like in the last couple of years, have really ballooned in numbers. And it's like, I'm sorry, who am I tipping? If I'm tipping a self-service robot? I was like, oh, this is confusing. I'm not, no. So weird. But yeah, we always try and, if we're interacting with a server, we always try and leave a good tip. But that's not a tip. A tip is like a thank you for your service. Like, thanks for doing a good job at taking care of us, and, you know, like refilling our drinks and taking our order. And if it's a self-service machine, you're doing it all yourself. I should be getting the tip for bagging my own bloody groceries. Or at least getting a discount for bagging my own groceries, scanning my own groceries. So I do prefer self-service. I loved it when I lived in England and Tesco's had the self-service there. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a cute, I can't remember where it is in the UK. This little township, their main road was damaged. And so the locals put their own road in over a farm over the hill, and it made it a toll road to try and help pay for the repairs of the road, and it's working because it's like if you don't take their little like temporary toll road, it takes like an extra hour or something to get into this town through the back. It's like it's really clever. Considering what some of the borough councils are like, and this one's just like, sure, if that's what you want to do. It was something I saw on YouTube, but I was like, that's clever. So they basically made their own road through this guy's farm. He gave permission, obviously, and they're getting things done. It's community spirit working together to get things sorted out. But yeah, in terms of like a self-service machine at Walmart being like, hey, can I have a tip? I'll be like, lol, fuck you, no. Be good to your mother or your progenitor, I guess. Programmer. That's all I got. Super dry throat. Don't know why. All right, my love. Have a good sleep. Oh yeah, it's late for you. Treat. Uncle. Have good rest. No, fine. I didn't realize it was getting late. No, you. Thank you. You're feeling when you put your foot down and feel something unexpected under your foot. No, it's actually a key lime pie Twizzler. Which is surprisingly, it's a lot better than what it sounds. Yeah. So I don't normally like key lime flavored anythings. I'm not a fan of key lime pie, but these are actually pretty good. Where did I put it? So it's filled, and it's just like a green, but it's not like a really strong flavor. And we've got a local closeout place nearby that has cases of these, like full cases for like $5 a case. So my treat is just like a bite of one of those. My treat used to be a full piece, but now it's just like a bite because that's all I need really. It's just a little, you know, a little sweet something. But that's surprisingly good. I ended up sending some to my friend up in Oregon because she was intrigued. But when I'm streaming games and I've got my green screen up, they go invisible. It's great.
That's a flower.
Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Feel free to lurk in anonymity or jump into chat, whichever you're comfy with. Yeah, I don't like red Twizzlers. These have a slightly different texture. They're more like a, I don't know, like a sort of soft, chewy. I don't know. They're soft. They're not waxy. The normal red Twizzlers are nasty. I don't like those. They're nasty to me. Other people might like them. They're not for me. I don't want to yuck on anyone else's yums. But yeah, feel free to lurk in anonymity or jump into chat, whatever you're comfy with. I try to remember not to call out people who follow, just to give them a chance to do one or the other. Yeah, we are doing... I've made a lot more progress on this than I thought before. Yeah, we're doing really well with this. Found so many squares. Oh shit. My blanket's doing interneting again. Why do I not notice how weird the music is until just before the end of the song? I miss red licorice, like red licorice from New Zealand, which is raspberry flavored. The stuff here is strawberry for red, and it's very, very jarring. My brain expects one flavor and then it gets another. Kind of like when you take a drink of milk, but it's actually Sprite, or vice versa. You get that weird, like, mental, this isn't right. Another dark one, I think. Here. And my hands are starting to hurt. That's a sign. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna finish this one up and then we're gonna raid out, I think. If I'm lucky enough. I'll be able to raid my friend before he finishes. So yeah, the plan for next week is Wednesday and Thursday there will be some Satisfactory. Thursday I'll be starting stream a couple of hours early because I'll be taking part in the Pass It On event. So if you like open world buildery things and building to themes and stuff, that's us next week. There will be more of the Sims Big Bother, more crafting. There will absolutely be some more Project Zomboid. Yeah, I'm on Thursday. And DC's got me down on Thursday from 2:20 p.m. Eastern. So I'll probably stream a little bit of Satisfactory on Wednesday just to try and work out some ideas. I kind of know what I want to do, but I need to sort of see if it works. I'm cutting it kind of close. But yeah. So it's Wednesday, Thursday. Probably not going to do Truck Sim this week. I won't have my co-driver with me. And yeah, some Project Zomboid. It was hard. What have you been yet, or are you taking part? I've sort of popped in and had a nosy at some of the challenges that people have done, and some of them are amazing. Like you did a mismatch fun park? That sounds cool. Oh, you know what? Let me just bring the website up. Oh yeah, you were earlier today. Oh, that's cool. It wasn't what you practiced at all, but it looks fantastic. I'm looking at the picture now on the website. You did a great job. I look forward to exploring it. You know what? That's the way to go. Like last time I kind of had an idea completely like in my head of what I wanted to do. First time I had no idea at all. This time I think I'm gonna test to make sure the idea works, but I'm not gonna get into it too much and then just let the rest of it develop. But some of them are really cool. Like, what was the one that caught my mind the most? I liked Devoraz's music festival. I thought that was really clever. And Dude's Camping, like all the tree ones are really cool as well. I love how many trees there are. Like the paintball thing by Bacon Bits, that's neat too. Yeah, they did a really good job with it. Oh, someone did a boat, a canoe. Camping. Oh, that's tequila. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And the skate park. I've been trying to not look too closely because last time I think it kind of like I started thinking too much about everyone else's builds and got a little bit overwhelmed. But I have been looking at the pictures that DC has been putting out on the website there. All right, I think 16 granny squares and 1 stream is pretty good for me. That's a solid effort. So I'm gonna call it there. I'm going to drop a raid over to my friend Time Wanderer. His partner Jesse is playing Ocarina of Time for the first time. So if you join us, don't do spoilers because it's her first time through. I've got Monday, Tuesday off, so I'll be back on Wednesday from 4 p.m. Eastern. And like I said, we're gonna get some Satisfactory, some Zomboids, crochet, Sims, bunch of stuff going on. So yeah, thank you all for keeping me company this week. I've enjoyed the company. We've made lots of new friends. And I hope to see you all again in a couple of days. Yeah, good night, Will. Have a good weekend. Be safe, be well, be kind to yourselves. Bye.